There's no need for deprivation of any kind in life, particularly the things you enjoy. So don't deprive yourself of the things that, you derive pleasure from, especially your little treats. If there's something that you like for example, when they say diets don't work for a reason because what you're doing is you're depriving yourself of the things that you get pleasure from and joy from, the things that make you happy. So it's no difference with anything else in life, not just food. Where people always get it wrong is that they want to lose weight and they think that they can crash diet and deprive themselves of the things that they really like carbohydrates and all these, things that they enjoy. But the body needs these things. They don't realize that all you have to do is eat 6 to 8 small meals a day, highly nutritive, drink a lot of water, and have some form of exercise. There's no secret to it. You know, a sedentary lifestyle plus overeating equals morbid obesity. If you remain active and you have small meals, highly nutritive, with a lot of hydration, and you're, eating sensibly and taking care of yourself, all things being relative, you'll be in shape. If you want to do a workout program or something like that, that's cool. But, don't deprive yourselves of the things in life that you enjoy. It's not going to work out for you because they are doing that for a reason, meaning they, the system, because they don't want you to be happy. They tell you all of these diets and these courses, none of it works. You wind up adopting this new type of lifestyle that's phony, doesn't work for you, only to find out later on that you filter it out and go right back to your old nature again. People use food as a coping mechanism to deal with something they're actually not dealing with. It's usually something that they've repressed or internalized, that they refuse to address or even acknowledge the existence of. But that's a topic for another video. But don't deprive yourself of the things in life that bring you joy and pleasure, no matter what they are, man. Food, hanging out, playing guitar, whatever it is, What I always say to people is that if you're going to modify your life or your lifestyle, then you modify it in such a way where you incorporate the new of whatever you feel that lifestyle is. But at the same time, allot yourself one day that you have that little cheat day. This way, at least you're not depriving yourself totally, but you're not gobbling up, like for me, I love pizza. I can't have it every day anymore. I used to as a kid, but not anymore. Because those are friends that don't just go away. They hang out for a little while. The pounds become a bulge, and then next you're carrying that around for weeks, and your metabolism slows down as you get older. But anyway, at least I have it once in a while, If I see I can have it now. I was at a point years ago where I just was eating rice cakes and drinking water, and I was miserable because I felt that you have to deprive yourself of all of these things just to be healthy and fit and in shape and all that nonsense. It's not true. There's a balance that has to be created. And it's the same thing with anything in life, whether you're wanting to manifest something or you just want to change your lifestyle or your diet or your habits or your patterns, your behaviors, whatever it is. You cannot deprive yourself. It's like they have those sensory deprivation tanks. They just want you to experience what it's like to not be in the body, which I feel it doesn't really do that. There was a movie called Altered States back in the early 80s. I guess they were kind of experimenting with the same premise, but you don't need that stuff. You don't need to deprive your senses because the reason you have them is to experience this, working in conjunction with your soul. But anyway, don't deprive yourself of the things that you enjoy in life. It's not fair to you. That's a form of abuse. That's like if you have a little child and you gave that child a toy and they really, 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 really love that toy. And then 10 minutes later, you rip it out of their arms and just throw it away. How do you think they're going to react? That's exactly what you're doing to yourself. You're depriving yourself of the things that you love in life, and that's not going to make you a happy camper. The object of what I try to promote through these videos is to raise your vibration as high as possible and to be realistic about it. And by realistic, I mean not thinking that it's going to be a one-time fix and you don't ever have to do anything else again. We're always a work in progress. I'm just saying that just be yourself, whatever that is to you, and create whatever you fail to see outside yourself because you have that potential. And don't deprive yourself of anything. Don't rob yourself of anything. Don't take away anything. Don't give away things to others that you should be keeping for yourself. Because then what you're doing is you're placing them on a pedestal and you're putting yourself down. Never inconvenience yourself to accommodate anyone. Not ever. Because just as you value them as a very high worth and a very high value, put yourself right up there with them because everything's equal. It's a level playing field. The pitch is level. So don't take away the things in life you love, whatever it is, because then you're going to be miserable. It's going to lower your vibration. You're going to be unhappy. Then you're only going to serve the purposes of the darkness, and then you're going to get depressed and sad and all of those things, those low vibrational elements that go along with those fields that they're carried in. Because you have low vibrational fields such as depression, sadness, loneliness, disconnection, suicidal thoughts, homicidal tendencies. Those are all low vibrational elements that are contained within low vibrational fields of energies. And those are the experiences that you will encounter and observe that will present themselves to you if you find yourself entering into those fields of energy. You don't want to be there. You just don't want to be there. So when you take away things you love in life, that's where you're going to find yourself. You might fool yourself in the beginning in saying that, this doesn't bother me, but it will, because if it's something you really enjoy and you rip it right out, it's going to be a shock. And it isn't going to be fair to do that to yourself because that is abuse. You will be surprised the level of self-abuse that you put yourself through unnecessarily. To give you an example before I close out this video, the level of abuse that you give yourself, you would never tolerate from a stranger. And you know that's a fact. So don't abuse yourself by denying yourself the things that you love or depriving yourself of these things. It's not necessary. Just modify things. If you love pizza, you can't have it every day, all day, obviously, but you can have it once in a while. Make a day where you'll have it, or maybe once every 3 or 4 days. At least you're having what you love, and it makes you happy. It raises your vibration, gets all of the good juices flowing inside you. You're vibing high, you're sending it out, you're getting it back. Life is good, God is great, and everything's all beautiful, man. But if you take that away from yourself and you rob yourself of that experience and you remove your joy and you deprive yourself of the things you love in life, that's abuse. And you tell me the last time you heard that abuse is a good thing, because I've never heard of it and I never will.